Hey, it's your real estate geek, Andrew Finney here. So I thought I'd come to you live with something a little bit different. I'm actually doing a final walkthrough. The buyers will be here in about 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what we do on a final walkthrough before closing on a house. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the screen around so you can see what I'm doing. What we want to do is go ahead and turn on all the electric. You want to turn on the AC if you're in the summer and make sure that it's working correctly. I've already turned the AC on and I'm waiting for it to cool down a bit. You want to test your fans and make sure they work. Open up all your windows. Now, before going live today, I actually had opened up all the windows and made sure everything was working, just so that I knew what to expect when we were live, right? So a little bit of prior planning there. Then you want to come into the kitchen. You want to turn on, in the case of Las Vegas, we have a lot of gas. So we want to make sure everything is working. If the gas is still connected, turn it off. Today was a perfect opportunity to do this for you, since this home is vacant. So I wanted to go ahead and knock this out and show you what a final walkthrough looks like, as opposed to just talking about it on camera and giving you pointers. You also want to check your microwave and make sure everything's working. Just quickly set it to like a minute, start it, comes on, that's good, stop it. Then you want to go ahead and hit your vent, make sure your vent's working correctly. So essentially everything that a home inspector will look at, even though we're not home inspectors, you want to go ahead and reassess. The purpose of a buyer's final walkthrough is simple. You want to make sure that the home is in the same condition, if not a little bit better, than at the time that you made the offer. So what you're looking for in specific is making sure that everything that was revealed in the home inspection was corrected. If it was agreed upon between you and the seller, it was already fixed, right? So that's one thing that you want to consider. So you turn on all the electrical, like up here, we notice that we have a light bulb that's burnt out. So the buyers of this family that's purchasing it will need to go ahead and get themselves a couple of light bulbs to replace that. But everything else looks pretty good. So you walk into each bedroom, you see that the ceiling fans are on, the windows are operational, everything looks nice and clean. Sellers did a good job in this property, making sure everything's ready to go. We're in the washroom. Check the vent fan, make sure it's working. Electrical's operable. Again, into the bathroom, you want to test the water, make sure it's functioning. Flush the toilets. Come over here to the shower, turn the water on, and hit that shower, and make sure that you have water coming out the way that you would expect a shower to behave, right? The last thing that you want to do is spend all that time getting all your new furnishings into your brand new home, only to realize that you don't have the opportunity to take a shower and get cleaned up and get rejuvenated in your new home to relax. Go ahead and hit this vent fan, make sure it's working. It is. Now, if you're doing a walkthrough during the winter time, you notice that on the onset of the video I was sharing with you, you want to turn on the AC in the summer. Well, guess what that means for you in the winter? You want to turn on the heater and make sure that it's working too. Set it a few degrees warmer than it is in the house, unless somebody's already there. So again, ceiling fan working, doors are working, windows are working. Everything very good. Very beautiful home. Super excited for the family that purchased this home. We're actually getting ready to close tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be doing our closing day appointment at the title company, signing their final documents, and getting everything ready to go for them to close. By the end of the day tomorrow, we'll be able to close. There's the lights. Again, check your water. Water is flowing. Check underneath the sink. Make sure there's nothing leaking. Water is draining into the sink. Perfect. Same thing with the tub. Make sure your water is flowing. Same thing with the standalone shower. So it's literally just going through and ensuring everything is operational. Again, the purpose of a buyer's final walkthrough is just to ensure the house is in the same condition, if not a little bit better, than when you made an offer on it. Now, I have one of these really nifty electrical testers made by KLEIN Tools. I'll notate that in the comment section below so that you can order one if you so desire. What they do is they make a descent to go ahead and verify the electrical outlets are working as well. You also, if you want to take a hack on this one, you can just use a cell phone charger. It works just as well. Fan on in here, make sure the toilet flushes, everything's working. So this is what a real buyer walkthrough looks like. They don't take very long. You just quickly go through the home and test everything. One thing I did want to point out is on the electrical receptacles. So you notice I'm scrolling down here. You see how the ground here is upside down? What that indicates is that this one is on a switch. So let's go ahead and test it. So I have the switch on. So if you go over here to electrical switches to know which one operates it, you wait for the one that is going to turn it off. There it is. So it's this one here that turns it off. We go back over here, lights are off. Turn the switch back on, the lights are on. So it shows that it works. So the reason that you would like to know that is if you're wondering, where can I put an end table? Where can I put a nightstand? Well, that would be the spot to put it because it's on the switch. This beautiful home actually has a couple of walk-in closets in the secondary bedrooms, which is really cool. I'm sure their kids are really going to appreciate it. Back into another bathroom. Again, turning the water on, flushing the toilet, making sure everything's good to go, turning the shower on. Again, really happy and excited for this family. This is their first home they're buying. They're actually really wonderful active duty clients and very excited for them buying their first family home together. Go ahead and check. Everything's kosher. Perfect. Fan is obviously working. Go ahead and turn that off. Lights are working. Last room of the house that we haven't checked yet. Perfect. So everything checks out really well here. I can feel the AC cooling down. Now, perhaps one of the investments that you would like to make as a homeowner, if you're ever just curious what your temperature differential is just a simple laser gun to test the AC, and you can go ahead and gun it out. In this case, fortunately, I feel plenty of cool air coming in. I've dropped the temperature by 10 degrees. It was actually 85 when I walked in, so it's down a degree upstairs right now. Yet I feel the cool air blowing, so that's really nice. Let's go down and check our downstairs thermostat and see how that's doing. A buyer final walkthrough is also another excellent opportunity to ensure that if the seller was leaving anything behind, this one's down 2 degrees, awesome. If anything is being left behind, as in this case with the seller leaving these beautiful grand drapes in this house, that they are left behind. Anything that the seller agreed to leave, anything that you purchased maybe on a separate bill of sale or contract is taken care of. Now it occurs to me in here, see, I had started this, so let's go ahead and start it. We want to listen and make sure it's functioning. Test this RO, and we did not test the garbage disposal, which is always a little bit important, so let's go ahead and test that. All right, we hear it rumbling. Rumble and grumble from a garbage disposal is always a good thing. All right, team, so this has been Andrew Finney, your real estate geek, going live on the side of a real live buyer walkthrough. Again, had a great opportunity to do one of these for you today because the house is vacant. Super excited to see what you guys share with me about this one. I know that this is one of those random live videos. Again, every now and then I'll do something completely random. Opportunity presents itself, I take it so I can better help our team learn and grow together. Now here's what I want you to do, is share your final walkthrough tips with us in the comment section below, along with anything else that you think a buyer should be looking for when you're conducting your buyer final walkthrough. If you haven't already done so, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to this channel now, like this video, and share it around with someone you know is going to be able to help, because someone just like you is curious about a buyer final walkthrough and they need to know what to expect and to look for when they get ready to go. In between now and next time, I'm wishing you and yours a lifetime full of love, wealth, abundance, and happiness. Thank you for tuning in today, team, and enjoy an amazing day.